I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
If I'm quite...
The synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Are you gonna talk to me?
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the well-being of everyone in the institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point.
What?
But the potential is exciting, nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed.
What?
Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you're both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I can now fast travel!
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers.
Wow.
So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Well, why do they walk away after one question?
Anything I can help you?
Yeah.
You mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to.
The infirmary?
You'll find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Excuse you.
Good to see you. Anything I can help you with?
Don't worry about being quiet. Okay.
Is there anything
I
I can
just
do to help out?
learning.
Dr. Carlin was looking for help with one of his experiments. You should talk to him.
Where's those gorillas? Oh, I love gorillas.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results. Feels like this project has been going on for months.
Freedom! That's kind of cool. Silverbacks? Okay. Don't get sidetracked, don't get sidetracked, don't get sidetracked, don't get sidetracked. I gotta go talk to father, what's his son? Very confusing. Except I have to talk to Liam.
Z114, it's me. Sir, do you require something? It's okay, Z1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad. Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
It's a two-way street.
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
Boom!
Mr. Benet care. But your friends actually fight for us. That's what the railroad does, Z1. She's from the surface. I've never met another human willing to help.
Aww.
Sir, we must make this quick. Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z1? The ones I know for certain? 13.
Wow.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
Yeah, I'm really confused.
My people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB. If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room? Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure. Just a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security
God, I got that
terminals.
hangnail.
Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live on campus. Ask your friends in the railroad.
There's so many!
Those login credentials.
So much stuff! Talk to Desmonda, or whatever her name is. But I need to talk to Faja. He's up. Of course he's up.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Yeah, sure.
Let's face it, gentlemen. If you were this guy, you'd be singing about it too. Here's 60-Minute Man.
Yeah, there's a lot to think about. And the Institute is pretty. Son!
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
Returning to the surface, nothing special.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I've also been frozen for over 200 years.
What we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a
It is
single
nice.
goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased
Ugh.
memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the
Oh my God.
priority is to reclaim that synth before
Half an hour.
it's done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Alright, but I'm trying to free the synths, but they're against the railroad, but I want the synths freed. But these guys make sense. Yeah, my head's messed up.
Libertalia isn't hard to find. Just look for the jumble of wrecked ships floating in the harbor.
Thanks. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Poof! Just like that. There's my Pip-Boy! That's cool that it got implanted in here. Even though it's modded. That's what it looks like. I'm so confused. Whoa! Think anyone knows I'm here? Nope.
Hey, it's Whisper. Whisper's back.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are.
Oh, thank God.
Woo! See, Jazz, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
Signal interceptor worked. I've been to the Institute and back again.
I almost can't believe it. On Tom's holotape, did you make contact with Patriot?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing!
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing something.
This is what I love, is I get all this free schnit. Okay.
Systems locked. Building statistical model.
Access records. Enter Institute report. Blah blah. Have a nice day. Thought I wasn't a certainty, thankfully. Signal interception worked. When I memorized, I found myself in an empty room with 13 synths in place, but in order for them to make it to the teleporter for V1 of CTIs.
For Operation Tea Party.
It's not an easy road you've chosen.
I know!
But you're never alone in this.
Pam.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
What can you tell me about
Oh, yeah.
Cambridge Polymer Labs, LLC, had several active military contracts, specializing in robotics. The region is currently classified as extremely dangerous.
What?
After you get the password